Well, hello friends. Welcome back to my circus. We're gonna do some shit to our faces today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, hey, my name is Tinna and welcome to my circus. So today's video, we are going to be going over a foundation, a drugstore foundation that I've been wanting to try out, that I'm finally going to put on my face, test it out, all that good stuff. For those of you that are not new here, you know that I have been on this never-ending quest to find the best foundation for dry skin. So far, we've had some hits, we've had some misses, we've had all that good stuff. So I know that a drugstore foundation that kind of took the world by storm last summer was this guy right here by Maybelline. It was the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, which is a great foundation, don't get me wrong. However, your girl's got dry skin, so the matte foundation doesn't necessarily look that great on my face. So, perusing around Ulta, and I found that they actually have a dewy and smooth formula, which is this guy right here. So we're gonna try out the dewy and smooth formula of the Fit Me foundation, and we're gonna see if it's just as good as the matte formula, because I am very, very curious. If you are wondering what shade I am in, if you look at the top there, I am in the shade 315 Soft Honey. I'm hoping that it's a good match, just because I know that the matte and poreless has a very, very, very extensive range, and I mean, there's so many different like foundation shades in this one that I could possibly use on my face, whereas this one, they didn't really have as extensive of a shade range to pick from. So this one, I think this one might be, it might work, it might be a little light, because the next shade over was actually darker than this one. So if you actually kind of put these both together, I've used both of them. This one's obviously a little bit more orange and this one's a little bit more light. This one worked a little bit better for me during the summer when I tend to get darker. So this might just work for me for the next month until, you know, I get to go hang out in the sun and, you know, get some more color. So anyway, this guy retails for $7.99. You can pick it up at any drugstore. I got mine at Ulta, but I've seen them inside Target and, you know, all those different places. So basically this is a formula for normal to dry skin, which is basically what I have. And it's also got SPF 18 in it, which is great because, you know, we need to protect ourselves from the sun. So anyway, my face is already nice and prepped and primed. I've already washed my face, I've toned it, and then I'm using the No Problem Primer. This guy right here, you can pick this up at Sephora for I believe $18. I love it. I think that it works amazingly. So basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this stuff on, see how it works, do an all-day wear test, see if, you know, it lives up to its sister, because sometimes the foundations will work extremely well, and then by the end of the day you look like shit. So I wanna make sure that this is a good keeper, because granted, I have like found the love of my life, which is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Live, die, and breathe for it, but it can be a little bit pricey. It's a little bit expensive, so I want to find a little bit more of a drugstore formula that I can use, and something that's a little bit better that I can start using in my videos too. For those of you that are watching, not everybody can afford to go out and spend $30 on a foundation, so if we can get ourselves good with a $7 one, works for me. So anyways, face is all prepped, all that good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and put this stuff on. I will say that one thing that I hate about these bottles is they don't come with a pump. You actually have to like pour it, and I don't like that. So we're gonna pour some of this out on the back of my hand. All right, I'm gonna actually go in with the Morphe Y6 brush. It's really, really good, nice kabuki brush. I like them. I've always been kind of more on the side of using my beauty blender, because when you have dry skin, whenever you use a brush, it tends to like lift some of those dry patches up, but this one doesn't. It's actually really, really soft and works really well. So I'm gonna take this, we're gonna go ahead and just buff this all into the skin. It's actually a pretty decent shade match. It is a little bit light, but you know, we can bronze it down and all that good stuff here later when we contour and do all the good stuff, because the next shade up was too dark on my skin, and it was like a really weird, like it was like kind of more orange than it was, you know, my brown skin. So didn't want to be orange, so I'd rather get a lighter foundation and deepen it up with like contour than, you know, anything else. It has like an interesting scent to it, nothing like too crazy. I just want to blend this down my neck, make sure, you know, I don't look too crazy out here. But it does have like an interesting scent to it. It's nothing that's too strong. It kind of seems like it goes away after a while. But I mean, nothing too Nothing too wild. Always blend your foundation down your neck and into your chest if you are wearing a low-cut shirt, ladies. Nothing I can stand more because usually this part of your body is actually a lot lighter than your arms and everything else. So it's kind of crazy because people will get these foundations that like match the rest of their body, which is fine. But then it'll like, all of her like décolleté is like light and it looks kind of crazy. So like, don't go out and be looking crazy. So far, I will say this looks really, really nice. It's definitely nice and dewy. It settled into the skin really, really nice. You know, and I don't really see any issues with it yet. Let's go ahead and do kind of a close-up on my face. All right, so we're up close and we can kind of see if I kind of get in here. I like getting up in your guys' face, if you haven't noticed by now. But anyways, if you kind of look and see what's going on here, my skin looks really, really nice and dewy, and you know, there's no like dry patches or anything crazy going on yet. So, well, not even yet. Let's hope that it doesn't get to that point. So anyway, that was the close-up on it. Let's go ahead and put on some concealer, see how everything works with it, do the rest of my face, and then I will go about my day and see how this holds up. So I'm gonna go in with the bareMineral's bareSkin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. This is my favorite, my ride or die. I am in the color medium golden, for those of you that are curious. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of conceal all of the work from this week that has made me exhausted. And so we can look nice and awake and refreshed, yes? Oh wow, yeah, my concealer just melted right into the foundation. Looked really pretty. This is a really pretty foundation so far, you guys. It's really pretty. I'm here for it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and contour a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Smells like chocolate. I like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Aesthetica brush that I got on my last BoxyCharm. I like it. I think it's such a great little brush. It does so well with like contouring and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and bronze up this face. Oops, I forgot to set my under eyes. Look at me getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and swipe on a little bit of some Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm gonna go in with that same brush that I bronzed with because I can do that. Alright you guys, the foundation's on, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start a new video because I'm going to do an eye tutorial for you guys. It is late in the day. It is currently 1:59 p.m. because I am lazy and I've been watching 13 Reasons Why all morning and I'm just now deciding to adult. So anyways, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I will check in later this evening and we'll see how this foundation held up. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, and we are back. It's been quite a few hours. It is now 8:50 p.m. so I've had this on my face for, I don't know, a while. I don't feel like doing math. But if you can see from when we last checked in, is how greasy I am. I am insanely greasy, like disgustingly greasy. It almost looks like I took a highlighter and put it all over my face. And it's literally the first thing that my boyfriend said to me when he saw me today was, "Why is your face so shiny?" So I don't know guys, I don't know if this is gonna be a hit for me unless I like continuously blot like all day, which like I don't have time for that, but like I just blotted my face maybe an hour ago and I already look like this. So I feel like I've got extremely dry skin and you know, I don't know, I think it's too dewy. Granted, the foundation still looks nice. It looks pretty nice, like it doesn't look cakey or anything like that. I just look like an oil slick. And I'm not here for that. I don't want to look like an oil slick. So, yeah, no. So I'm going to go ahead and powder one half of it so you can kind of see the difference between what it's supposed to look like and what it's looking like. So anyway, you can kind of see the difference, how the shine has massively gone down here and it's like nasty over here. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I'd probably pass on this. I might actually play with it a little bit more, play with different primers, things like that, different powder methods, and see if maybe that will make a difference. However, this is insanely greasy. Granted, the foundation doesn't look bad outside of that, but I can't walk around looking like an oil slick all day. That's disgusting. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this guy. I'm gonna stick with my tried and true, my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I get that same dewy, nice foundation look without looking like an oil slick at the end of the day. So, sorry. This one's gonna fail for me, although I will say that the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, I have tried this one, and even though it's matte, it actually looks really, really good on my skin, regardless of the dry patches. So I'd probably pick this one up over this guy, unless like your skin is like literally like sand in the Sahara Desert. But anyways, guys, that is it. Unfortunately, this gets a no-go for me, because this ain't cute. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. By the way, if you're interested in my eye look, I filmed this, which it's going to be up before I put up this tutorial, or this, not tutorial, review. So if you check out my last video that I posted, it'll be on how to get this eyeball look. So yes, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.